Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I didn't end up doing an intro because I didn't realize I was going to use this at the beginning. So welcome everyone. If you are new here, my name is Lisa. That is my son Noah, and I have another beautiful baby. His name is Xavier. I am married and I am doing a coloring contest with my son here. And as you can see, he loves watching himself. He is pretending that he's making himself a mohawk. So I am just doing the coloring contest with him. And so tomorrow, that next day, I am going to go in to do my Ernie's weigh-in. And I ended up hitting my goal, which is why I am taking the day to celebrate. So we brought our babies away to a babysitter and we just took all day, just me, my husband, and I guess ourselves. We went out for a really nice lunch. We had a nice fancy lunch and we got to have a nice conversation, or I mean lots of conversations without getting interrupted. The weather was really crappy the next day because there was so much snow, but it was still worth it. I hit my Ernie's goal and I had so much food to celebrate, and I loved every minute of it. Guys, I finally get to try macarons, whichever way you call it. Look at that. There's the green and the pink. I paid over $1 for this shit. Hopefully it's good. Oh, sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to get a better light. See? Look, it's a macaroon. I had to try it today for the first time. The green is better than the pink. This sexy man over here is gonna get a haircut. This is the before. Wow, look how blue your eyes are.
Right? I was looking at that. I was like, whoa.
Okay, that's the before. Look that way. Okay. Let's see what the after is gonna look like. This is the after. Look at that.
My eyes are blue again.
Show them the back of your head. There you go. It looks so good. Good morning, guys. I am running this morning again. This is my one stop in between 4 kilometers, and I only got 3 some hours of sleep, and I got up 14 times with Xavier. So the last thing I wanted to do was run, but look, that view is so worth it. Here's the after, guys. Noah, what kind of hair do you have?
Green haircut.
Do you love it?
Yeah. It's my heart candy.
And you got a heart candy, yes. I can't believe how well that actually turned out. I did not want him to get a mohawk, so she did like a mohawk slash whatever she called it, but so that we can eventually comb it down and not have it look so funny. So it's the evening now. I was in town with my sister-in-law all day, and so I had to have everything prepared. So last night I stayed up until midnight to clean up and to fold the laundry and put it away. And so the problem is when you go out is to make sure you stay on track. So I had this morning, before I went out, I had a big breakfast. I had some avocado toast, and I had a couple of eggs and a coffee, and I drank a bunch of water before we left so that I could try to get my water in, which I didn't. But that's alright. I forgave myself for it. Just trying to stay with it now. So anyway, I had to have everything prepared. So I had to have dinner, right? Because Jake is on night shift, so I had to have dinner ready. So I ended up throwing food into the crock pot, which is, the crock pot is such a lifesaver when you are busy and you have things to do. So I made pork chops in there. So I just took some pork chops out of the freezer and I seasoned it. with salt, pepper, garlic, and that Mexican seasoning. And then I put a little bit of avocado oil in there. And then I put a little bit of water and 2 cans of gravy mix that I put into it that I believe are low sodium. So I put them in there. And then I put onions and potatoes and mushrooms in there with them. And so I put them on for 5 hours, and my crock pot is one of those where you can set it like that. So I set it up for 5 hours, and then so by the time Jake got up from night shift, food was ready for him. And when I got home, I didn't end up buying food for us. Like, I bought a sandwich for Jake from Timmy's because he asked me to, but I didn't spend money on food for us in town today. I'm trying to be frugal and be smart about our money and also clean, which is not very good when you're going out. It's very hard to find clean food that lets you be on track. So I ended up putting that all in there, and then when I got home from town with the kids, I ended up having that. So I already had it. I was so hungry I couldn't wait. So it's just pork chops with some potatoes and some, I don't know if you can tell there's mushrooms in there, but some mushrooms. And so you have a protein, a carb, a healthy fat, and a little bit of veggies on the side, which is always great. So yeah, it ended up being such a great idea that I did that, because it really, like, it saved me from eating in town. It saved me from spending money that I didn't want to spend. Say hi. Look, Saver. Say hi. So it's been a couple of days since I last picked up the camera, and yeah, that day we just celebrated that entire day. We had a bunch of good food. We went to a really nice fancy restaurant, and I hit the Ernie's challenge, which is why I did a bunch of celebrating. It was so nice and so special for me and Jake to just go out without the boys, have some good conversations that did not get interrupted, which is very unlike us, I guess, since we have little kids. Anyone with little kids knows this, but I wanted to talk to you guys today about a non-scale victory that I had today. So I went running today, around lunchtime, or around 1 I think it was. I went running today, and for the very first time I ran and ran. I just ran and I didn't stop, which is something I am not normally doing. I stop because I feel like I can't go any further. But this is the very first time I ran 3.9 kilometers with, I stopped once in between, which I normally do 2 or 3 times. So it was a really big non-scale victory. It makes me realize how all this training is actually helping me and like making me stronger and fitter, and it was amazing. But I will close off the vlog here. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.